Hi guys, my name is Tamar and I just wanted to let you guys know how I passed my course here at WGU. It is C483 Principles of Management, and just like the others said on the course chatter, they mentioned, I think also like a few YouTube videos that I looked at, they also mentioned that the course was like the OA was harder than the pre-assessment, and I would say so as well. The assessment has a lot more like logic questions to it, which I think that's honestly a lot of the OAs that I've taken so far here. It's like logically, just based off of what you've read, and then logically like put two and two together type of thing. And so, but I think in the sense of like the questions were like worded differently, like they were worded really weird to kind of confuse you type of thing. And so I was advised to slow down. So from the course chatter, they were like slow down when you read the questions, and so that's what I did. But I'll kind of back it up a little bit to just share with you guys like what else I did to get up to that point of the OA. So again, like I looked at the course chatter just to see like what other people said about this class and to just get a better gauge on like what to do. And then also like what to study out as well. And I'll also like share with you guys like what things that I think you guys should study based off of the based off of the OA that I took. And so yeah, so the first step was just basically just get advice about this class and listen to things like videos like this that will help you pass. Because yeah, again, we took it and we know what the OA is going to look like. And so after that, I just watched the course videos. Like I couldn't do the material. It was so much material. I'm like, this is too much. It's overwhelming. Honestly, the material has overwhelmed me so much in the past, and it actually stopped me from like finishing classes a lot quicker because of just how much material. I'm like, it's overwhelming. I don't want to do it. It's slowing me down. And so this time I just watched the course videos, and then I took notes as well, and that was super helpful. And then after I watched all the course videos and things like that, I did take my pre-assessment just to kind of get a gauge on like what I needed to learn and study, and basically just what I knew, right? And just to test my knowledge. And so after doing that, I was exemplary and competent in all areas except for total quality management and organizational structure. So those two areas I actually got not competent like at all. Like I got missed most questions. I was in the red area. And so with that being said, with that, I just studied out those materials after that pre-assessment. I was like, okay, let me go back over the total quality management videos. Let me go back over the organizational structure videos. And then total quality management, there was a few concepts on there that I didn't understand. And so I end up just like reading the chapter, like a few things about the chapter and studying that out a little bit more. So that's when I actually got to the reading part. But again, just only for that reason and for that particular area that I needed to study. And that was really helpful. Like that helped me get a better gauge on the material that I needed to know. And then after that, I just went right in for the OA. I'm just like, all right, let's just do it. And I did it that night, and that night I passed. I ended up passing the OA, and it was very helpful. Or it was I was very grateful that I did, because when I did, again, I got all of them right, and then now I was competent in organizational structure, and also I was approaching competence in total quality management. So it just kind of showed like, okay, I went from my pre-assessment, I was in the red for both of those areas, and then for my OA, I was passing competent, and then also yellow, approaching competence. So like I probably missed like a few that I needed to get actually competent. So I was very grateful. It just kind of showed that what I did worked for me personally. And I think that's also like what these quizzes are about. It's like what works for you, because I didn't do the study guide. I didn't follow that. You know, I think a lot of people were like, follow the study guide, get on Quizlet, things like that. And I'm like, it's just not my thing. It's not something I wanted to do either. And so This is what worked for me. You don't have to make it overly complicated. You also don't need to know everything. It's okay, that you're not going to know everything. You just need to know enough to pass. You just need to know enough to be competent in these areas. And so don't beat yourself up. Don't think that you have to know every single answer to every single question. That is what I can struggle with, because I'm like, I need to know. But you don't. You just need to be competent, and you just need to just do your best, honestly. Just do your best with the material given. You don't have to make it harder. I think all the tools that they give us, it's to kind of like, what I'm starting to see is like, maybe it's not for us to use every single thing, but it's just for students to see which one works best for them, and then for them to go with it. Like, it's there, all of it's like laid out there. Okay, now pick which one you want to kind of go with that will work for you. So that's how I'm starting to see it now. Because again, like I said, like the reading was just too much, and it's not something like, if I have any more, well, I have a lot more classes left, and on those classes, I'm going to look for those videos, and I'm not going to do any reading. I'm going to do the same thing that I'm doing this time around and see if it works, and I'll also share with you guys as well if it works. But just to close out, a few things that I think that you should study is mission versus vision. Definitely study out Six Sigma, re-engineering, horizontal and vertical organization structure. I think those things you definitely should study out, and also SWOT analysis. Definitely study that out for sure. Like, you need to have a great grasp on that, because there's multiple questions about that on the OA. So yeah, in my opinion, that's what I did. That's what worked for me, and I hope it works for you guys. Good luck.